Right, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Straight off the bat, you will realise that I'm not in my caddy van, and you'll also realise that I am in a BMW, and you probably will also again realise that it's a touring, and basically the caddy is gone and this is its replacement. And I'll explain to you how that's happened and sort of why that's happened as well. So yeah, starting off, basically as petrol heads, we're always looking, aren't we? We're always looking on Facebook Marketplace, Auto Trader, all that lot. And as much as I love the caddy van, and the plan was to turn it into a micro camper, which I got so far with it, when I saw my friend purchase this car and he posted a few pictures of it, I was like, that is gorgeous. I absolutely love that car. And yeah, basically not sure how, but I've ended up with it. What I will do is I'll explain to you a bit about the car, what it's got, because it's quite a cool car actually for what it is. Yeah, basically explain what's been going on. So I've got a little bit of footage from when I was working on the caddy before, which I'll probably put in this video as well. And then I've not really done a great deal with the black 540 that I've got. I've done a bit of work with the engine, in which I may put a bit of footage in now. And now I have this car. So I'm gonna have my work cut out for me, but it kind of takes the pressure off a little bit of finishing the black 540, because at least now I've got this nice car which I can actually take to shows with various clubs and still feel all right about it, because the caddy was cool, but it wasn't really a car you could take to shows. But anyway, that's another subject. Yeah, I think probably the next thing I'll do is just do a quick walk around and show you the car, and we'll go from there. I've tried to find a quiet spot. It's not really that quiet, but I don't know if you guys find it as well, but whenever you film, it's like the hardest thing to find somewhere quiet that's not off-putting. I'm not the best at talking on camera anyway, but I like to find somewhere quiet where I feel comfortable, and I can never find anywhere. I don't know whether it's just because it's England and it's too busy everywhere. I think I found a spot. So right, less talking, I'll show you the car because you're probably dying to see it. Diesel power! Sorry about the wind, I've picked probably the worst day to do this, so just a really quick video walk round of the car. It's got a bonnet bulge, which is a bit Marmite. Some people like it, some people don't. I quite like it. It's got quad projector lights, which are cool, but you can't see anything at night, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. I've got a splitter on the front. This is all stuff that got done on the car before I owned it, by the way. I'm gonna sort of make it my own, but I'm quite happy with how it is at the moment. Genuine staggered M parallels, M5 style mirrors, I think factory tints, but I'm not sure. Obviously the Shadowline trim, the party piece, the quad exhaust, which is, I believe, is a 3-inch full stainless system, but I'm gonna have to check as to whether it's got downpipes as well or not, but hey ho. Yeah, pretty tidy. I think that's a carbon fiber diffuser as well. It's also got a roof spoiler, and I think this got added on as well. And then moving inside, it's green. It's very green and dirty, as it is my new daily. But yeah, piano, black trims, electric seats, comfort seats, I think, not heated, even though there's switches there for it, so I've got to investigate that. And then I've also got a different head unit, but other than that, it's all pretty much standard stuff. Okay, so the current state of play with the van, to waiting some new parts. So I got so far with it. Basically, the caliper was sticking on. It looks like these discs have already been changed not that long ago because they don't look that worn, but as you can see, the pads are like, well, they're non-existent, so it's obviously been sticking for a little while. So I'm going to put some new calipers on there, new discs, pads, and just basically redo the whole lot. I also had a ABS light on the dash, which I think we can see the culprit just there, so that'll get changed as well. It's been a hectic few weeks. To start with, the missus crashed her truck and it's probably going to be a write-off. Long story short, she slipped on some ice and went up a bank and then ended up on her side. So the whole of the truck down one side is just, yeah, not looking pretty. So that's the first thing. So I've been trying to organise what's going to happen with that. She's okay. So she hurt her hand and that was a bit of an ordeal in itself, but she's fine and it's just a truck at the end of the day. The main thing is that she's okay. So that's the first thing I've been dealing with. And then the second thing, I've had man flu for what seems like forever. Probably about nearly 2 weeks now. So yeah, excuse the voice, although some of you may like it, each to your own, but doesn't stop me having a whole load of work to do. So today I'm carrying on with the Caddy because I got so far of it the other week, did some of the work that needed to be done on the brakes because the calipers were sticking. So I'm just trying to think what I've done. I also did part of a service, but I couldn't finish it because I ordered the wrong bit because I'm an idiot. Basically now I want to tackle all of the other jobs that need doing. So I need to finish off the service. So I think it's just like a fuel filter and a couple other bits. And then I've also got some new, actually, do you know what? I'll just show you, it'll be easier. I've got some new parts. So I've got a new control arm. I've also some new discs at the back, which I didn't get around to doing. The fuel filter, some ball joints, top mounts, and I think that's about it. So that's more than enough to keep me busy. Hopefully it goes all right, because I've seen online that apparently it can be a bit of a ball ache. So fingers crossed.
Make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night. Oh, and we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe we can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?